If Santa went down, every chimney inhaled the smoke each time. How much soot would he breathe in over one night? And could he survive it? What I'm assuming, I'm gonna use a realistic but simple set of assumptions so the result is easy to understand. Santa visits about 920 million homes on his route in one night. When he climbs down a chimney, he spends about 10 seconds moving through the smoke inside the flue. His breathing while doing that is light activity, roughly half a cubic meter of air per hour. Chimney smoke concentration can vary wildly. I'll show 3 scenarios. Smoke concentration, which I'll call 10 milligrams of particles per cubic meter of air. Concentration, 100 milligrams per cubic meter. Near the fire, I'll use those 3 to give a conservative to pessimistic range. Step-by-step idea. In words, first we find out how much air Santa breathes during a single 10-second chimney pass with half a cubic meter per hour as his breathing rate. 10 seconds of breathing is a very small fraction of a cubic meter. A little over 1,000th of a cubic meter. Next, multiply that tiny inhaled volume by the particle concentration in the chimney air to get the mass of soot he breathes on one chimney pass. Then multiply that single pass soot mass by the number of houses he visits to get the total soot inhaled over the night. The numbers. 3 scenarios. Under the low smoke scenario, Santa would inhale about 14,000 milligrams total over the night. That's roughly 13 kilograms of soot. Under the medium scenario, he would inhale about 128,000 milligrams, which is roughly 128 kilograms of soot. Under the high smoke scenario, it jumps to about 639,000 milligrams, roughly 639 kilograms of soot inhaled across the whole night. Put another way, depending on how smoky the chimneys are, Santa could inhale tens to hundreds of kilograms of particulate matter during a single night of chimney visiting. Could he survive that? Short answer, not without protection. Here's why in plain terms: particulate overload. Inhaling even a few grams of fine soot repeatedly damages the lungs. Tens to hundreds of kilograms of soot deposited into lungs and airways across a night is orders of magnitude beyond what a human or any mammal can tolerate. It would cause severe acute respiratory failure, chemical irritation of airways, bleeding, and long-term fatal lung disease. Carbon monoxide and other gases. Chimney smoke contains carbon monoxide and other toxic gases. Carbon monoxide never has to enter smoke-filled flues. Bottom line, if Santa actually slid down 920 million chimneys and breathed the smoke each time, he would inhale on the order of tens to hundreds of kilograms of soot in one night, depending on how smoky the chimneys are. And the smoke gases would likely kill him long before the night was over. In short, no, he could not survive that without real protective equipment or smarter entry methods.